It's Miss Sally. I was feeling kind of silly today, and I thought maybe I would read you a story about poop. Isn't that silly to think that people write books about poop? This book is about what they do with all the poop at the zoo. I'll bet you never thought about that, because I know I never did. But that's what we're going to read today. All right? Let me get set up here. The book is called What Do They Do with All of That Poo? There, do you see those monkeys there? You see that monkey right there? He's got some poo in his hands. Ew, he picked it up. At the zoo, at zoo after zoo, the animals chew, and then they poo. Poo is made mostly of water and also bacteria and bits of undigested food. Animals' poo goes by a lot of different names, including manure, scat, droppings, dung, castings, and guano. Giraffe poop looks like marbles as it drops a long, long way. Panda's poo is full of bamboo. Pandas eat and poop all day. A giraffe has 4 stomachs, so it digests its food very efficiently. That means a giraffe needs to eat a lot less than most herbivores, which is a plant eater, which is why its droppings are so small. Pandas digest only 17% of the bamboo that they eat, and the leaves and the stems pass through their systems very quickly. So panda poop looks like a green mass of partly digested bamboo, and it doesn't stink. A hippo sprays a shower with its flipping, flapping tail. To weigh a day of an elephant's poo, you'd need a sturdy scale. Hippos use dung showering to mark their territories and warn off predators, so they shoot their dung out while flapping their tails to spray it all around. Ugh, what a mess. An elephant can eat 300 pounds of leaves and grasses a day and then dump 165 pounds of poo. To help you think about that, a football weighs about a pound. So that would be about 165 footballs worth of poo. Rhinos can communicate through piles and piles of scat. A lion sometimes buries poo like any other cat. Each rhino's poop has its own unique smell. Rhinos smell dung to gather information about one another. This little pile of poo here, big pile of poo here says, hello. And this one says, Bob was here. Big cats and little often bury their poop so it won't be detected by enemies. But sometimes lions and tigers leave their poop unburied as a warning that this is their territory. Sloths creep down from trees to poop, but only once a week. A penguin shoots its poop out in a fishy-smelling streak. Why do sloths spend so much energy leaving the protection of the trees to poop on the ground? It's a mystery that scientists are trying to solve. Penguins don't have teeth, so as one zookeeper says, fish go through them fairly rapidly. Scientists have studied the force it takes for a penguin to shoot its bright white fishy guano out so far. It shoots it out. Ugh. A wombat's poo is cube-shaped, so it isn't very rolly. So cube-shaped would be square. Some snakes poop only once a year. They digest their food slowly. Wombats are highly territorial. They each deposit 80 to 100 droppings every evening as a signpost to say, I'm here. It helps to have a square signpost that doesn't roll away. One study showed that it took a python 5.5 days to digest a rat. Because their bodies are so efficient, snakes poop less often than almost any other animal. Hyenas crunch up lots of bones. That's why their poop is white. Bat poop has undigested bugs. Bats poop all day and night. The calcium in the bones is what makes the dried hyena poop white, and why hyena poop can easily turn into a fossil, which is like a rock. Bats turn right side up to do their poop so they don't poop on themselves. A bat can eat up to 1,200 mosquitoes in an hour. Many bats also eat insects with shiny outer coverings that don't get digested, which makes their bat poop sparkly. So, what do zoos do with all of that poo? Well, they sweep it and hose it and toss it each day. A lot goes in dumpsters to be trucked away. A zoo might have to deal with more than 5,000 pounds of poop each day. Keeping it around would make zoos pretty smelly, so some of them pay thousands of dollars a year to send it off in trucks to the landfills. They send some to vets and scientists too, and the zoo poop is studied to help out the zoo. Doctors and vets study poop to see how well an animal is digesting its food and to spot health problems. Some zoos are experimenting with using poop to produce biogas that can power vehicles or buildings, like a zoo hospital. They pile some in towers and toss it with rakes. It soon will be compost for gardeners to take. Compost, made from herbivore poop mixed with food waste and grass clippings, improves the soil and helps plants grow. Zoos can sell or give away compost using creative names like Zoomanu or Zoodoo and Packy-poo. Carnivore poo can be spread around yards to keep deer from eating your plants and trees. First, worms like to munch it. Their poop is so teeny. Then worm poop plus zoo poop grows perfect zucchini. Worms are an important part of the zoo poo's composting process. They can eat hundreds of pounds of organic matter every week. Woodland Park Zoo in Seattle sells worm dew made from Zoodoo compost and zoo coffee grounds. The zoo says it's been pooped once by exotic herbivores and pooped again by compost-loving worms. They even make paper from elephant poo. Zoo poo's paper's pretty, not smelly. It's true. Elephant poo comes out with so much plant fiber in it that a machine can wash the poo and pull out the fiber, which then can be used to make paper and cards. Whoa, look, yikes, duck. That monkey at the zoo? Oh, he's holding his poop. Just threw its poo at you. Many primates, or all kinds of monkeys, throw poo. Scientists discovered that chimpanzees who threw the most poo and hit their target the most often are the smartest and the most sociable, which suggests that throwing is a form of communication and self-expression, and maybe a step towards using tools. Interesting. I learned a lot about poo while reading this book, and I hope you did too. Now we know what they do with all of that poo. All right, bye guys.